Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Um, this is the final day, guys. The final day. Let's see. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Wah! What's the big idea? Oh my god. So what? She scared us. Sorry, Nick. I only touched her shoulder. Yeah, he must be going through a lot right now. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Oh, I see. She got so shotgunned. Oh, it wasn't even funny. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you on with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge, like... Go touch the... Oh my god, I heard if you touch the ground... When you... Like... If you're like off the trampoline... And you might have static in, like, your hair staticky, just like... I think if you touch the ground... It gets rid of the electricity. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. I think she did. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, I've captured a runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Maybe that parrot, like, is where he keeps all his memories. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. You better be. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed and silenced by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I'd like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. He's always asleep. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Here we go. Okay. Let's see why he laughed, because that was running away to me. I'm really sorry about that. Just leaving yesterday. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Girl. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. What a weird name. Okay. I'm gonna question you. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you're in danger. Here we go. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. That's weird. But I wasn't running away or nothing. But you were. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Exactly. I want to buy some food for Polly, see? Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. We weren't arrested until this morning. Why don't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well... I kind of got lost, you see. Okay. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. So he says. But I don't believe that. Please, Your Honor. Come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. But you have a lot to do with it. You've lost most of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Taken, how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. I don't really know. How am I supposed to prove it? I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. You do, though. You do. You do, though. Okay. I need one of those motive things, right? Hey, present this. That's like a motive, the whole case, no? Nope. Even though it is, but okay. But how can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and his victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge, it's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Well, might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness' memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course it does. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Exactly. Order. Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Exactly. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Girl, what now? Jumping to conclusion. Another yawn. Mr. Wright, this witness, is Yanni Yogi, Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more, like the witness, that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What does that even mean? What? No fingerprints? How could that be possible? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what would you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided no. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are you going to do? Maya, I'm thinking right now. I don't know. I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sorrow widow. Wait. Girl, we should actually cross-examine that parrot, Loki. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? Was he actually going to consider that? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? Oh my. Proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I'd like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Let's do it. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes out of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes? Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Okay, bailiff, bring in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. What's your name, little parrot? Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem, very well. Witness? Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello. Squawk. That's all? Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? What if we ask it a question? Let's just ask it a question. Hello. Very interesting. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. But right, what do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago, Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk. Don't forget deal 6, squawk. Like, that was creepy to me. If I can get Polly to say that here, that would prove that the caretaker had something to do with deal 6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello, squawk. Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why would she say it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we've forgotten anything? Well, that's weird. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to this parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Okay. Let's see. How about... What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, squawk. Mr. Wright, I think it was established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does that have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course. Yes, it does. Ha, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us the proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Polly the parrot. No? Okay. This is very... How about what's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. It does, though. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? 1228. 1228. Oh my gosh. The Deal 6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Let's see. Because we look here in the summary. It's the case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary. Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, he used the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him. I see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Exactly. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. Well, now I'm going to take your money. This has nothing to do with the date, nothing. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. But it's not. We will need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Okay. Well... Okay. Witness... Yeah. Like, what is... Okay. Maybe we do what's your name again? I want to see if that's going to reveal something. So, how does it reveal that he's the caretaker? Polly... Oh, I did not mean to do that. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name. I actually don't know. That's why I accidentally presented it. Oh my god. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Oh my god. Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. Ooh, that's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess it is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Girl, that's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. Oh, yeah. Like, that's a lot of coincidences. Personally, to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker... Sorry. Of the boat shop. Immediately. And he's just always trying to sleep. Witness, tell us your name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. What the hell? I've accomplished what I wanted to. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Okay. Order. Yanni Yogi. Was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness around 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Oh. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Let's see. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Yay. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. Oh. See, I know this was going to be too good. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? First of all, you need to calm down. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outbursts. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That'd be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. I don't feel like it is, though. Don't lie to me. Order. Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime? A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah. It's so obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Okay. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Well, okay. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all your effort. You have, Loki. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I don't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy, just crazy. Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. No, we can prove he's innocent. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Just trust me. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the Deal 6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Nope. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Oh my gosh, so we have to do another case? Okay, whatever. Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Because if I was Miles Edgeworth, I'm afraid I would just keep my silence. But you know. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father, Mr. Yogi, lost her composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. So then it wasn't you, because where's the proof? Because I don't think... No. It doesn't make sense, because, like, did anybody... He couldn't have seen in the dark. So you can't really say it's you. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. But the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Because to me, this is just not, it's not sounding right. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. Okay. What was the trial your father was involved in that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was a prosecuting attorney. Okay. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Of course you don't remember it then. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator? Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. Okay. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help. My father, Yanni, and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Okay. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yana Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And he picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and the horrible scream. The scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. To this day? Yes. I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. You heard a scream. I better find out it quick. Okay, wait. A terrible scream. Let's see. The murder weapon. It said it was fired twice. Okay, let me look here. A single gunshot, then a scream. But how? Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Girl, you do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? Oh my god, and I will drag you across this courtroom, girl. Like, I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? The victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. But then how is there one shot? Exactly. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Ooh. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Okay, it might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Wait, this one is like... Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Of course I do. Mr. Wright, please think how I feel having a look at the evidence time and time again. Every time you show us the ridiculous evidence, I feel well mocked. Oh. Okay. Do I have evidence? Is it in here? Wait. He would have thrown that. Perhaps a gun? Oh my god. So what the actual hell do they want me to do? Let me save my game here. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? No. I don't. I actually don't. Because I'm going nothing is like... Oh! Oh my goodness, it was right there in front of my face. Okay. Let me save, because we're going to be needing to save a little bit more. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. The photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please. Please get a clue. Okay. It's right here. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Oh. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It is simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary? That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Like what? Order, I'll have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. but the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is a single-fired bullet. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. God, how did this happen? I'm confused, because why is Von Karma defending this case so crazily? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. If I yawn one more time, I'm gonna go insane. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet isn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. Okay, this was pissing me off. Someone obviously has the bullet, okay? I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick, can, Maya slap Nick because he's doing too much? Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? I do have an objection. Your Honor, I object. And then here we go. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Grah! It must exist. The second bullet. Is she popping up? What? What'd you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? We just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? The murderer didn't need it? Why would the murderer have spent time to look for this stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. He had to take it. had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? Because this girl's popping up in my head telling me something, and I'm like, can you just say the clear answer? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Well, wait a second. It was just taken off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Oh. Okay. But who? The two men fight inside the elevator. Okay. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. Oh. The boy loses consciousness. What is happening? Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Oh. You are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Wasn't Von Karma on vacation? What if that vacation wasn't really a vacation? What if he had to recover? Hey Nick, huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Oh my goodness! Wait. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Oh my goodness. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Oh my god, I knew I was onto something. Which would mean... it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? I have to. Your Honor, there's a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Herc. My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? What the hell? Why is everybody looking at me like that? You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there. Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Irk. Nick. Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Okay. So if he didn't get surgery, then is it like I'm confused. Because if he didn't get surgery, then wouldn't there still be like a scar maybe? Maybe. So what, Nick? Oh my god, what if we do like a metal... What the hell? Dude, I literally have a metal detector in here. Why don't we just use this to see if there's metal in his body? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That means the bullet's still in there. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright? Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Yeah. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I don't even use the evidence. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... this. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. Then I asked, where's the bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Why would you keep the bullet in there like that? Like, that's crazy. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh, he's scared now. Oh, that's interesting. I refuse. You refuse. But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Oh, okay. Order. 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 Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. It's really not. The statute of limitations was out in this case today. It was you who said it had to end right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Well, let's see. Beep, beep, beep. We got him. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. How about we take it out of you then? But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I've no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright, Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Okay, with no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. Like, no, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. My final proof. My final proof. That's actually really interesting. I have to actually take a good look at all this. Okay. So we have the autopsy report, shot from 1 meter away. This. I don't really know if any of this is important right now. Okay, wait. We can see if the bullet matches. Nick, if this is your final proof, don't you think you should choose a little better? Huh? You mean that was the wrong evidence? Everyone looks kind of puzzled. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, we can redo this, right? Is the game gonna have, like, kindness on me to redo this? Are you kidding me? Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys. We're back to this part. And it's the final evidence that proves the bullet in his body is... in him. So... when this was taken from the guy's heart, so if we take this, it should show ballistic markings, right? Should it not? That's a bullet? Where did you get that? Well, this is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. So shouldn't his... You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Ooh. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Ooh. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Murg. Oh my goodness. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Oh. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. Oh. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Woo! Well, crap. Mr. Von Karma. Oh my god. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. Oh my goodness. I'll bury you. Oh my gosh. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black, the lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed a button, but nothing. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Oh. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was a perfect crime. Oh. Tis, tis, tis. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. Okay. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, let's see, not guilty. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy case. Like, there was a lot going on. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh my god. And what's crazy to me is I was low-key figuring that case out. Like, Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Heh, it was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. Woo! Exactly, girl. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done it better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You gotta learn a lot, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Ahem. Whoop. Oh, that was so awkward. I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Oh my goodness, he needs to get on my face. Like, we just finished a trial and you want to come in here crying. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along too tonight. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right? Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? Oh, $38. No. No, Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, right, huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Oh, they're still on about this. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came in school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest of it is history. I never was good at history, heh. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. I don't even want to read that again. I know. Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Grr. Where does that leave me? I became defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you've always been something off an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney, after all. Edgeworth, want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. Sorry guys, there was a noise behind me and that really creeped me out. And after that, dinner on me. Okay. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Let's see. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I want to help Mr. Edwards, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was just useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. What? Goodbye? What time is it? Gah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. We need to go there. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick? Maya? So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Oh my goodness. Wait. What? I never could have saved Edward without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you're the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer up. Because she had this... A bullet? Von Karma was convicted. He had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run the office by yourself, you're hopeless. I don't know about that. What just happened? So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. So she's gonna be gone. Oh my god, that's such a pretty picture. Thanks, Nick. Oh my gosh. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? What is this? Okay. So that was that game. I actually can't believe we finished it. But let's go through this together. Yeah. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Very strange. But yeah, this game was actually really fun, and honestly, I think after this I'll tell you my favorite case. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Oh my god. I think my favorite case... Oh my gosh, probably the samurai. Yeah. Who, Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's busy lately. You know, not my ring bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. You did not teach him anything. But yeah, let me know what your guys' favorite, like, turnabout was. And this is not the final game. There's like 2 other in this trilogy. Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Well, okay. But I'm really excited for the next few games. And then I'm pretty sure there's still like another trilogy. Ahem. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Yes. Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see? I don't know where that saying comes from. But I actually thought this was a pretty good ending to the game. This game. I did not like this character. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can be a star without a name. You can't be a star. Okay. Do you know what they're fun? Oh. Okay. But make sure to play this game yourself too. Like, this was so good. Like, Pink Princess was a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Sniff. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, play this game by yourself. Because, like, it's so fun. And, like, I have to really use my brain, which I don't, like, use a lot. That's pretty fun. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Yeah, I actually wonder where she is training. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Wait, who's playing the Pink Princess? Was it like, oh my god. Was it Will Powers? Yeah, I remember right. That lawyer guy? Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Hey, girl. Whatever you say. But let me know, like, what other games I should play. Because this is, like... Oh, I love that picture. Oh my god, there is a ghost there. Right. A brand new episode has been added. Okay. Guess I'd like to save my progress. Okay. So, obviously we're not done the game yet. Yeah. But we will definitely be playing again. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.